Craig Mitchell was born on July 15, 1956 in Pasadena, California, to parents Charles and Doris Mitchell. Craig's family moved to the Irvine area in 1969. Craig attended Irvine Intermediate and University High School. In 1969, most of Irvine remained undeveloped. Consequently, students were bused to Mission Viejo to attend school until University High School was built. Craig was elected ASB Vice President, ASB President, and the very first student representative of the Irvine Unified School Board. After high school, Craig attended UCLA as an undergraduate, where he conducted field research on North Dakota Indian reservations while working 35 hours a week for the United Farm Workers to cover his tuition and living expenses. The perseverant philosophy of success is a lot like hard work followed Craig after graduation and was passed down to his students when he became a teacher in the Los Angeles Unified School District.
Initially, I thought it was going to be a brief stop off on my way to law school. But I had way too much fun teaching. I understood that I was making a vital difference in the lives of my students on a whole host of levels. And so I stayed with it year after year after year.
During his 17-year teaching career, Craig became a mentor to his students. Craig has had a significant impact on many of his former students and still remains in contact with them today.
He was different from the other teachers. I remember distinctly the first day of school. He skipped right into the foundations of democracy and how a lot of those foundations were derived from what he called Aristotelian principles. I was like, who is this guy? Doesn't he know that this is a public high school in East LA and that's not what's being thrown around in the classroom?
It's really a very interesting thing because you knew that he expected a lot out of you. That was the thing. You knew he expected a lot, but he also gave a lot. So I think that was his teaching style.
In Craig's early 30s, while teaching, he decided to attend law school at night, and in 1991, graduated with a doctorate from the Southwestern University School of Law. Craig pursued his desire as a prosecutor and for 11 years served as Deputy District Attorney for Los Angeles, specializing in sexual abuse, domestic violence, and murder cases where he received the Domestic Violence Prosecutor Award and the Constitutional Rights Foundation Award. It was while Craig was a DA that he discovered another personal passion: running. Little did he know that this passion would later help others in improving their lives and unlocking their potential. In 2005, Craig was appointed by Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger to the LA Superior Court and currently presides as a felony trial judge in downtown Los Angeles. Giving back to his community is of the utmost importance to Craig by supporting such organizations such as the Catholic Charity of Vietnam, the Native American Educational Trust, and most notably, the Midnight Mission on Skid Row in Los Angeles.
The running club started a little over a year ago in 2012 in a somewhat curious way. I ended up sentencing one of the defendants who came before me. After that individual was released from state prison, he said, well, I was paroled to the Midnight Mission, I'm getting my life together, and I would really like you to come down and meet some of the people that I am spending every waking hour with, trying to deal with my addiction issues, trying to get on the right track. So I went down there, met some of the staff at the Midnight Mission, met Larry Adamson, the president of the mission, and at some point the conversation turned to, well, is there any way that you can think of that you could contribute to our program? And started out with just a couple of runners, and that's how it began.
Can you imagine men and women from Skid Row, Los Angeles, who put aside all of their problems and have joined his running club, involved a great camaraderie that they now have between them.
Why do I do it? Because the measure of any human being is what you give of yourself to others. I mean, it's that simple.
I wonder if he even thinks about it anymore. Like, I don't think that he makes a concerted effort to give back. I think it's just part of his natural inclination, and he is helping all the time in so many ways. Even people that I think that we've been very quick to judge and feel as though they don't need help or that help would be wasted on them. I feel like he never looks at anybody and feels like my help would be wasted on you.
I haven't been one to sort of take no for an answer easily, and it probably can be traced back to many of my experiences at University High School.
Since I've known you, when I was 16 years old in high school, you demanded excellence not only from yourself but from the students that you taught. And I can tell you that I'm just one example of the many students that those expectations have helped to succeed.
Congratulations, Mr. Mitchell, Craig, on everything that you have done in this award that you're receiving this evening. I don't think that there's any award that could ever capture how absolutely magnificent you are as a person, as a mentor, as a friend.
Craig has been married for over 20 years to his wife, Juliet, who herself is a lifelong teacher, and they have 3 beautiful children. Please welcome your 2013 Honoree for Excellence in Service, the Honorable Craig Mitchell.
It was my